important to learn triads? I tell you the truth, most guitarists, intermediate and beginner players keep making this mistake. They focus on learning scales most of the times and they neglect this aspect of guitar playing. This is one of the most important aspects of guitar playing. One of the reasons that is important is because it helps you sound more musical. Without the rhythm, all you're playing won't have an anchor point for whatever you're doing. So triads help to bring out the beauty of what you're playing. The second point is that triads help you to unlock the fretboard. Imagine knowing how to play chords in different positions like we did. That's the importance of triad. And the last among many is that it helps you to change over chords. So when your F chord is playing, you can play an inversion of that particular chord and it helps you to sound very nice when playing. All right, so this is where it gets interesting. I'm about to show you step by step how to play what we just did in the exercise earlier. So pick up your guitar and let's get started. Okay, the chord progression we are playing here is a very simple chord progression in the key of C and is what we are going to use to help us understand this triad movement ASAP. All right, so what we are doing is that we are playing a chord progression using different shapes. So I'm playing, the chord progression is a G, then an A minor. I'm playing using back chords and F. So what I was doing was that I was playing triad inversions. I was splitting the chord instead of playing it in full chord form. I'm playing triad, then when it's A minor, I play 3 different variations. Now remember, triad refers to 3 notes, 1, 3, and 5, right? So it means that there are 3 different ways you can play that particular chord. So the F, for example, can be played as this F, then the first inversion, and then the other inversion. All right, so that's what I was doing. So step 1, we are going to figure out the inversions, the first shape of the triad. For F, you play something like this, the normal F shape. Okay, then the second inversion of F. Now you know the F chord is F, A, C. So the other way we are going to play an F now is going to be A, C, and F. So in order to play it, we'll just move this ring finger to the 7th fret. With your index finger, go to the 5th fret, 3rd string, and with your middle finger, you play the 6th fret, 2nd string. So we have something like this. This is the second inversion of F. Then the last inversion is your C. It's like this. It's on the 10th fret. Okay, so altogether F is F, don't get lost. Please make sure you're practicing this step by step so that you don't miss out on any of these points. Okay, so the good thing is that the F, the G, and the C, they are major chords. They are part of the major chord family. So what this means is that the same way I played F, F, and F here is the same way I'll do for G because it's part of the major family. So my G now, all I have to do from F, I can do F sharp, then G. Then imagine the same way I played that F, I did something like this. It makes sense. I use the same pattern because they're in the same family. All right, so we have G, first inversion. Now you know G is G, B, and D. So the first G triad is normal G. The second is going to be this B here on the 9th fret, ring finger 4th string, ring finger 4th string, index finger 7th fret, 3rd string, then middle finger 2nd string, 8th fret. This thing is confusing. But yeah, you get the point. Just use this. So G, 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 and then G. Perfect. I'll soon show you how we're going to apply all of this like we did earlier. But then let me show you the last triad, which is the A minor. Now the A minor triad, you know the A minor is A minor like this. So we have A minor, but we can play our A from here. You know, it's ACE. So the shape looks something like this. Then the second inversion, it goes like this. C, E, and A. Then the last inversion looks something like this. So we have 2 and 3. Okay? So this is how we now jam with it. I'm going to drop the link in the description. So this is how I'm going to practice it. Play F, F, F. So in your head, I want you to have a timer. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, F. 2, 3, 4. Then do for G. G, G, G. 2, 3, 4. Then A minor. A. 2, 3, 4. Then, understood? So once you practice this and it sticks in your head, then let's begin to practice it with the chord progression. So if we practice and we play with the backing track, we have something like this with the backing track. A minor. But let's start with one chord. Okay? A minor, 1, then F. So now let's start combining more than one shape. So we do G, G, A minor, F, F. Alright? Then A minor, then F. So now we're going to start strumming. A minor, F, second F, F, G, so just play around it. And that is how to go about it. So if you enjoyed this and you want to see more videos on this, I want you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Just let me know in the comment section if you want to see more videos like this. And I have a course bundle that teaches soloing, how to play triads in different positions, how to do soloing. And if you want to improve on that, just get it using the link below. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Cheers.